just want to let founders know the system is rigged for founders in the United States. That's why every founder in the world wants to come here. The system is so rigged in your favor already. You can build a company here, fail magnificently, go down like Humane did, blowing hundreds of millions of dollars, have your product shut down. You know what the next discussion is? What's your next idea?
Yeah.
When somebody fails in our portfolio, I say to them, or they have like an acqui-hire, and Raul from Superhuman is a perfect example. He did a company called Reportive. He sold it to LinkedIn. He tripled our money. I put in 25 or 50K. I got back 150K. I was kind of bummed because I wanted it to, he had some big plans that I thought were very interesting. Long story short, I said, I'm okay with this. Because, the major investors or all investors, you got to get them to sign.
Sure.
Like, okay, I'm willing to sell my shares. So, it's that moment in time. Hey, we're selling. It didn't work out as well as we wanted to, but I need you to sign this piece of paper that says you're not going to sue or you're cool with the sale so that the other person is cool with the acquisition. And you want to get what's called unanimous consent for the sale. And so all shareholders, you want ideally all shareholders to do it. If not, you got to get the majority and then you pull the minority shareholders who are not willing to sell and they have no choice. I said to him, just please promise me that when you do your next company, I'll be the first phone call that you get. I kid you not, 2 years later, he texts me on a Sunday. I said, where are you right now? I can't wait to hear the idea. He said, I'm in Noe or whatever. I said, I'm in Pack Heights or Cow Hollow. I'm getting bagels. I'll meet you at the house. How quickly can you get here? He said, I'll be there at 11. I went and got bagels. We sat there. He pitched me on a Gmail competitor. That one is Superhuman. I just looked at my returns for Superhuman for my first fund. My Lord, if I sold my shares right now, I would return, I think, I don't know, maybe another one or two times, depending on the valuation I got, maybe one even to 3 times, because it's, valuations have gone up and down during this post-crash market. It's been an incredible investment for us. So third time founders, they always do great.
What a segue. We actually have a story about Superhuman ready to go today. You've done the most masterful segue in Twist history without even knowing it. Superhuman, they released a video introducing new AI features aiming to help users better organize and categorize their emails. Some of these features include auto labeling. The AI will sort your emails into categories for you. You can even create custom categories that you'd like it to sort into.
Fantastic.
Auto archive, instantly hiding emails so they don't clutter your inbox. AI follow-ups, let you know, hey, you didn't respond to this one yet, and even auto draft a follow-up in your voice. Split inbox upgrade. You can use AI labels alongside existing filters to split your inbox into different groups to make things easier for you. And coming soon, they want to auto draft full replies and even schedule meetings for you based on your calendar, all working sort of automatically in the background. We do have a little clip from Rahul introducing some of these new ideas.
Oh, looking good. He got the leather jacket on.
Superhuman AI is now constantly working beside you, organizing your inbox, making sure you never drop the ball, writing and, if you want, sending fully written emails on your behalf. It can even execute complete workflows end to end, so you don't have
Amazing. I mean, this is the holy grail.
He's very good on camera, Rahul. Like we were saying before the show.
He is now. Very
polished presentation there.
And I think, I invited him to come on the pod, so I think he's coming on the pod next Wednesday.
Correct.
And I think Vlad from Robinhood's going to come on soon.
Also correct. We got a lot of cool bookings like in process behind the scenes. We're working on some more good stuff.
Here's the thing. And it's interesting that those two are both coming on next Wednesday. So we got big Wednesdays, big Wednesday energy, big hump day energy.
Hump day, yeah.
That's like 2 all-stars. And what I'll say about both of them, I don't know if we're going to overlap them on the live show. It might be good to overlap them for 5 or 10 minutes to ask them a question. Both of these individuals are obsessed with product. And Vlad, and you look at Robinhood, world-class design and product velocity and a customer obsession. Then you look at Raul from Superhuman, customer obsession, unbelievable world-class design, and they just have product velocity. These are 3 of the things in my playbook for investing in companies. Product and customer obsessed individuals. I'll just say customer obsessed because that leads to product. So if you're customer obsessed, world-class design, and product velocity, these 3 things, I don't think you can lose in your lifetime if you have these 3. How do I know this? I've always had them. You've worked with me, Lon. How much of a design snob am I? How often do I'm like, this design needs to be better?
A lot.
A lot.
Constant. You're always thinking about that every time something's really, like a lot of companies I work for, you kind of come up with, here's how the thumbnails look, here's how the blog posts look, here's how the descriptions are written.
Right.
And then that's it. It's automated. People are just doing it from then on. When you work for a Jason company, every time you do a new post, it's like, let's take a beat. Is this as good as it could be? Maybe we replace that line with this one.
Yeah, why not look at it with a critical eye and say, I'm channeling the customer right now. Am I confused? What is the point of being here? What's the purpose of this product, service, blog post, tweet? What's the purpose of it? I on the start of the show, I said the purpose of this show is to inspire founders and to help them grow their companies. And that's what we focus on. That's the purpose of this. You do have to think with purpose about these things. And this is a very important lesson for founders. If you are not focused on the design of your product, obsessed with your customers, and you're not shipping product on a regular cadence, you're not worthy of venture dollars or running a company. You should get out of the way, let somebody else be the CEO, and then ask yourself deeply, why can't I get product velocity? Oh, you don't have that chip on your shoulder where you're just absolutely perturbed, angry that things are not getting better in the world. The people who I've invested in, who have actually changed the world, have that chip, Lon. They have that anger. They have that fire in their belly that it's got to be better. It's got to be better. And most people in the world, I think, and it's not a criticism of those people necessarily. I'm not saying they're worthless and weak and they don't deserve to exist. They're just content to punch that clock, collect that check, and then there's other things in their life that I'm sure they're passionate about. Some people might be passionate about beer, football, their family, horseback riding, guns, whatever. Mazel tov. My best suggestion for a career is if you find yourself, you find yourself not having that passion, then look at what you're passionate about off duty and make that your startup. All right, if you're shipping a product or rolling out an update, you're building a company, you need to be organized, right? We know that. Atlassian has exactly what you need to streamline your work and smash your goals. And the Atlassian for Startups program is packed with all the tools you need, like Jira, where you can track every task, sprint, and bug. That's the industry standard. Confluence, another industry standard for team collaboration and documentation. And of course, Loom for quick video explainer creation. Now, Loom is really brilliant. My team started using Loom on their own. They started paying for it on their own. Why? They wanted to get credit on the investment team for communicating to me, the general partner of the firm, why they wanted to invest in a company. So they would do a Loom where they recorded over a recording of an interview they did with a founder or visiting their website and going through why they want to invest in a company. And this was so great for me. I would be skiing in Japan. I would be on a flight to New York to see my parents. And all of a sudden I get a notification from one of my team members, hey, watch this Loom. And I get the link for the Loom. I click it and then I can put comments at any time. So it's like doing a conference call, but on my time, asynchronously. And I can communicate right there on the video. Also included in Atlassian for Startups is Compass, Jira Product Discovery, Bitbucket, so much more, all powered by Atlassian Intelligence. That's their built-in AI. Atlassian software helps companies like Canva, Cloudflare, and Rivian keep growing and keep innovating. Whether you're brainstorming on sticky notes or scaling to the big leads, Atlassian is here to accelerate your startup's growth. Check out Atlassian for Startups, where eligible startups get up to 50 seats for free for 1 full year. That is absurdly generous. Why can they be so generous at Atlassian? Because they're the standard. Atlassian is the standard, and they are generous to startups because they were once a startup. I remember meeting them 20 years ago in Australia. What a great company. Head to Atlassian.com/startups/twist for complete details.